I had it all. I had, the yachts, the private jets, the mansions all over the world, $5,000 bottles of wine. Yet the truth is I was never happy. Number one was money. Number two was power. Number three was sex. Number four was drugs. Number five was family. That's some pretty, excuse my French, some pretty screwed up values. I had lost everything. I lost all my money, my freedom, my family, most importantly, my self-respect. When I look at the board, one thing I always remember that bulls make money, bears make money, but pigs get slaughtered. I've learned one thing, that the easiest way to make money is create something of such value that everybody wants and go out and give and create value. The money comes automatically. Number two, I would say try to develop a second source of income, something that you could do to make a little bit of extra money as a hedge against anything else that's going on. I'd pick something that you're passionate about, something that's gonna make you happy, something that involves giving. And I think the third thing is also to really take a longer term view. Not just, to look 3 months from now, but look 3 years from now, and where the future's gonna come, whether you like it or not. So you wanna kind of be one step ahead.
It's a mind game then?
I think it's psychology and everything. Again, most of life comes down to psychology, doesn't it? It starts here in the internal world. Before you can master the external world, you have to master your own internal world. That's the true secret to success.
I read this book because I was in disbelief, because people would tell, here's the strategy for success of the secret, right? Go into your house, into a quiet room, and you close the lights, draw the shades, and sit on a couch and visualize a big fat check. 25 G's, $1,000 US, okay, with your name on it. And I want you to imagine that check, and just make that check go bigger in your mind and make it real, more real, and just put it out into the ether of the universe, and the law of attraction will take hold. Just think about it. Bullshit, right? Hello? If that's your strategy for success, the only thing that will show up in your mailbox is not the check, it's a freaking eviction notice from your landlord. They'll be towing away your car, your wife or your husband will be over the next door neighbor, and you'll be still saying, where's the check, where's the check, where's the check? Okay, the secret is a load of crap, okay? Do I believe in manifestation? Yeah! Damn straight I do, but you gotta take action. I'm one of those unfortunate people. I tried it. I swear I tried it. I read the book, well, let me try, So I sat there and I prayed for the check, never came. But when I went out and started taking action, guess what? The check came with an extra couple of zeros. 4 people believe they are creatures of circumstance. That means that the life happens to them. You get that? While rich people are creators of circumstance. I will tell you this, there is no more destructive belief in the world than to think that life happens to you. Because there's 3 things that you do when you don't think that you can create your own destiny. I'll tell you exactly what they are, right? Number 1, the first thing you do is you play what I call the blame game. You start blaming everybody for why you don't have what you want. You'll blame the government, you'll blame your family, you'll blame your spouse, you'll blame your boss, you'll blame the economy, you'll blame the people on Wall Street, which probably deserve some blame, but you'll blame anybody and everybody when you think the world happens to you. You're powerless. The second thing you do is you justify. It is because the economy stinks. It's because people are unfair to me. It's because money doesn't really matter anyway. I don't know that. I live on love alone. Really? Don't bring that to the bank and pay the rent. Hello, okay? Third, this is the worst one of all. So write it down in big letters. They complain. I hate these people. You know why? I'll tell you why. I do believe in some laws of the universe. I do. And one of them is that what you focus on expands, gets bigger, and what you focus on, you attract. Because you move towards it. You're focusing on, you attract. So here's what happens. When you're complaining, what are you focusing on? So guess what happens to you? You become a giant. I don't want to be around because they attract you. You got to get away from them because when you hear someone complaining, it might hit you too. And it's the worst of all. That's what complaining does. So if you're a person that believes that you're a creature of circumstance, life happens to you, good luck. What happens with people is we tend to go out into the world and we look for those sort of excuses about why things aren't the way we want them. And when you do that, you lose all your power in life. When you start focusing on the external, on the excuses, you lose your power. Here's the way people really think. I will tell you, I can go out onto stage and bomb. You go out there and you just bomb, right? And people will respect you for going out there and trying your hardest. It's not how you actually perform that earns you the respect of your peers. It's the fact that you went out and actually did it. That's the difference. So if you're out there right now and you're a new salesperson or you're struggling as a salesperson, there's no embarrassment in struggle. There's just not. The embarrassment is in quitting. The embarrassment is in not trying your hardest.
Entrepreneur who's looking to start a business. Well, if you can't sell, if you can't influence, you can't persuade, good luck trying to get your business off the ground. I'm not talking about just your customers. I'm talking about the bankers, the people with venture capitalists, your vendors, your credit card processor, the people who work for you. How do you get people to work for you excited? How do you get them excited? How do you get them to want to buy into your vision? At the highest level, what sales really is the transference of emotion. And the emotion you're transferring is this emotion of certainty. That someone feels certain, yeah, it's a good thing, it's going to help me, it's going to fill my need. When you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to start a business and you're recruiting people, well, you're selling people on your vision for the future, your vision for this company. If you can't do that, good luck trying to get great people to work for you. It's nearly impossible, which is why you always see, the people, they say, oh, he's a visionary. Well, that's true, but typically not only are they visionaries, they also possess the ability to sell the vision to other people, to inspire them, to motivate them. So selling is not just like, people think of selling, oh, well, I'm not a salesman, I don't need to. Well, yes, you do. You need to learn how to influence. How about trying to get your kids to make their bed or do their homework or believe in the value of education? How about trying to get a landlord to give you a reduction on your rent or to extend the lease the way you want? How about trying to negotiate terms? You understand, it cuts to everything. So I always look at this, say, when I say I cracked the code on influence, what I really did essentially was I was, by working backwards almost, by saying I'm going to start at the end and go to the beginning, say what has to happen before someone says yes. I was able to take that and put it into this system that took the no-name, talentless guys and turned them into millionaires. My message is this: there's only one way to get rich, and that's quick. That's not a get-rich-quick scheme, though. The world's too expensive to get rich slowly. But what I mean by getting rich quick is that there are certain things you have to know on the inner game of wealth, how you manage your emotional state, your beliefs, your standards, your focus, and in the outer game, entrepreneurship, sales, marketing, how to develop multiple streams of income. Once you, it takes time, that's where the hard work, a lot of hard work goes into getting this lined up and that lined up. But once you have it all lined up and you've done the work, then you can make money very, very quickly. So it's not a scheme, but you gotta get rich quick and you have to put the work in. I say, if you don't wanna work hard, good luck. I mean, I don't know any rich people that don't work really, really hard. That's the bottom line. So hard work and knowing stuff, skills.
There's no quick fix.
No, it's not, again, when you get rich, it happens quickly, but there's a lot of work that goes up to that point before the money starts pouring in. That's the distinction that I think a lot of people who are not wealthy, they don't get that. They think that you accumulate money a little bit at a time. It doesn't work that way. You work, don't get the result, and bam, one last piece of the puzzle clicks in, whether it's not knowing how to close, and it all happens quickly.